The voting held at 7 seats of the national capital today. Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka also cast their vote. On being asked about Rahul Gandhi voting for Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal voting for the Congress in the elections, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra said that, and I quote, "We are keeping aside our grievances and casting votes for our constitution and our democracy." For the first time in history, Gandhi family did not vote for any Congress candidate but voted for an Aam Aadmi Party candidate. Earlier, Rahul Gandhi had pointed out at this interesting detail that he will be voting for AAP instead of the Congress party. Let's in fact listen in to Gandhi's message of unity and then we debate.
भैया जी ने मुझे कहा कि अजीब सी बात है, केजरीवाल जी कांग्रेस पार्टी का बटन दबाएंगे और मैं आम आदमी पार्टी का बटन दबाऊंगा। तो एक प्रकार से हमारे कार्यकर्ता इस चुनाव में मिले हैं, क्योंकि हमारा लक्ष्य, सबका लक्ष्य इस संविधान को बचाने का है।
इस बार झाड़ू का बटन दबाएंगे और केजरीवाल जो है हाथ का, ये है इंडिया गठबंधन।
तो यही तो होता है, यही तो होता है। हम अपने सारे गिले शिकवे एक साइड करके हम अपने संविधान के लिए, अपने लोकतंत्र के लिए हम अपना वोट दे रहे हैं और मुझे इस बात पर गर्व है।
All right, joining us to talk about this bonhomie, if we can call it that, is Anuja Kapoor, BJP spokesperson. Amrit Gill, Congress spokesperson, also joins us on the show. Sumit Peer, senior political commentator, with us on the program as well. Dr. Satish Rath, he's a persuasive scientist. He's also into perception management when it comes to election and votes. And last but not the least, Dr. Syed Asad Abbas, political analyst, joins us on the show as well. Sumit, I'll begin with you. You know, like they say in Hindi, Ulti Ganga Behna. Is this a case of Ulti Ganga Behna, or do you think that forces have actually united against the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Rahul Gandhi and, Arvind Kejriwal voting for, for each other is obviously something that I did not expect to see in this lifetime, considering the fact, that there are a lot of serious charges that have been levied by the Congress party against the Aam Aadmi Party. Let's also remind you, Sumit Peer, and of course our viewers, that the Liquorgate scam, the excise policy scam was initially, to my knowledge, was broken out and pushed into action by the Congress party. Sumit Peer, what is going on over here?
Thank you for having me on your show. एक हिंदी में कहावत है, सर मरता क्या ना करता. The marriage of oxymorons. When you get a hot ice cream, it's something like that. That is what is happening here. When both the parties know, Vineet ji, they are not going to make anything from Delhi. 2 elections have proved that. Now they are trying their luck to be politically relevant. Unfortunate part is that Congress was cannibalized by Aam Aadmi Party. The rise of Kejriwal happened at the cost of, Congress.
Correct.
मैं कहता था केजरीवाल जी की कोठी वहां बनती जहां कांग्रेस का महल रहता है.
Not only in Delhi, but in Punjab also.
Everywhere. Kejriwal's rise is because of Congress. He has cannibalized Congress, has risen to that stature. The worst hour thing what we have heard, remember Kejriwal carrying that 300 file, Sheila Dikshit corruption, 300 page, I'm going to expose everybody. मैं बच्चों की कसम खाता, I will not tie with anybody. All that has gone down the drain because now these two people realize that they are in an existential crisis. Kejriwal knows if this time he cannot get 7 seats in Delhi and he is not able to go beyond 7 seats, what has been projected by any of the polls, his stature of a national leader and so-called a PM contender, which he imagines himself to be, is down the drain. It's washed. And Rahul Gandhi is struggling very hard. By 40 seat to de do, otherwise I will lose the national party status. So both of these good buddies are trying to talk each other. Koi baat nahi, let's bury our hatchet. Abhi kya karte? You try to do your political survival, I try to do my political survival. Let's try to make a mockery of this election. Let's try to fool the people. Let's try to do all this emotional drama. And what will happen, Vineet? You see, 4 तारीख को result आएगा. On 6th, you will exactly see the people fighting each other. And what are they doing in Punjab? They don't look into each other. But here, they are the best of the buddies. They are the best of the friends. And let me remind you, sir, Arvind Kejriwal went to help Kanhaiya Kumar in campaigning, but Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Kharge ji, none of the big Congress leaders returned the favor. And what was Rahul Gandhi complaining about yesterday? अरे आदिवासी चीफ मिनिस्टर को नहीं छोड़ा, अरविंद केजरीवाल को छोड़ दिया. You can see there are a lot of undercurrents, but ये राजनीतिक मजबूरी, it is the tale of survival. They are trying to show a bonhomie on the cameras, but this all will evaporate on 6 June. You know what is going to happen in 6 June? You have a towel, put it in the hot sun. What will happen in 2 hours? The water water will evaporate. On 6th June, you will see all these bunhami, all this bhaichara. This will all go down the drain. And let me predict you today, 4th June, Sham ko Vinay ji, you and me will be here. They will start talking about the EVM. You can take my bet today, 4th June by 2 o'clock, you'll start talking about EVM. 3 बजे बोलेंगे election commission, 4 बजे बोलेंगे institution, 5
चलिए,
बजे
okay. Let's get a response from Amrit.
They will not be
Gill.
in India.
Amrit Gill, Congress
India.
spokesperson, also is here with us. Amrit Gill ji, do you think that this coming together of the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress is only transient and temporary in nature? And once the election results come out, both the parties are going to be in fact poised against each other with the swords out.
This is what we like. We can see the hatred what Sumit is pouring in. So the Congress Gandhis voted for Mohabbat Ki Dukaan. This is like they voted for India Alliance. It's not about Aam Aadmi Party. It's not about Congress. It's about protecting the democracy, protecting the constitution, protecting the unity and diversity, in which is being damaged by the BJP, because they are spreading hatred everywhere. And mark my words, Sumit, we will be here on 4th of June and you all will be crying because BJP is not going to cross 200. They will not get more than 200 seats. And this BJP, I am quite astonished that the PM candidate is all talking about what Modi ji is talking about. Hindu, Muslim, Mangal Sutra. This is what you have done in the last 10 years. And this is, India didn't expect, we were expecting that you will say out of every year we will give 2 crores job and we have given 8 crores jobs. And the maximum unemployment, 45 years maximum unemployment is there. BJP is not talking about the Notebandi, what people have got. They have destroyed the structure, fabric of the nation, and now it's the people of India standing against Modi and their autocratic and dictatorial regime. People will show them the doors and they are not coming to power.
Okay, let Anuja respond to that. And in fact, Dr. Abbas, Anuja and Sumit all were smiling when you said that the Congress party is coming to power on the 4th. Well, smiling for their own respective subjective reasons. I don't know why Dr. Abbas was grinning, but I'll definitely like to find out. But let's get a response from Sumit quickly, and then we go to Anuja, and of course let Dr. Rath also weigh in on this after that. Sumit, quickly.
Save the best for the last minute.
I am stretching my neck out, and I am declaring 4 April ko.
4 June, you mean? 4 June.
Sorry, Delhi में 7 में से 7 सीटें. If you want to give your number, give your number. I will be here. You can tell me I'll be here on NewsX. You can tell me I've declared this number. 7 में से 7 सीटें दिल्ली की भाजपा को मिल रही है. BJP is going to come here somewhere around 330 on its own, and NDA will cross 370. This is my number on national TV. If I am proved wrong, I will apologize on the national TV. Else you return me the favor. Namaskar.
Right. Anuja, the enemy of my enemy is a friend. Is that the policy that is being implemented by the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress at this stage in time? And of course, my question was left unanswered by Amrit, that once this is over, whichever way this swings, do you think that the swords are going to be back out by both the parties?
Jai Shri Ram. What we see is the Achhe Din, what Modi ji has now shown it. And it's a congratulations to the Bharat, the people of India. Now you see, what was Modi saying? All the corrupted molecules are together, sticking together. They're making their own baby. So this is what we see around. Now you can see how the FOMO has come up.
They
and this
joined
FOMO
BJP.
is a excuse me, ma'am.
Let her
The
finish.
FOMO has come up, and this is the major thing which they could not digest. Now you see what is a compromise. The people who used to take out SWOT is still on the SWOT thing. Do you believe, Vinny, that they have really voted for AAP and AAP has really voted for Congress? No. This is just a joke. What has happened behind that ballot box, nobody knows. They will know it when the things will come out, because in Punjab they have already shown. So what they're showing is the true colors, it's the face-off. And the people who are anti-Hindu, anti-women, anti-poor, and now they are talking about constitution. Now the people who have given the Muslim reservation from the OBC are talking about constitution. Arey Baba, you have taken out the constitution out in the drain. What do you think about? You think people are fools? The people have given out their votes in the larger number. The thug bundle. You guys are the thug bundle of all the corrupt people molecules together. What is it that you see? You are giving a betrayal. You're giving a betrayal of voters of Punjab. What Congress? You should be ashamed.
Okay, Dr. Abbas wants to respond to you. Dr. Abbas wants to respond to you. 1 second. Dr. Abbas wants to respond to you. Dr. Abbas, go ahead.
Couple of points quickly. My request is I did not interrupt any of our respective panelists. Kindly give me the same courtesy. Thank you. Quick points. Why did Rahul Gandhi vote for AAP or Kejriwal vote for Congress candidate? It's only because the parliamentary constituency that they belong. This is technical. The leader there is of the India Alliance. In Rahul Gandhi's case, it happens to be an AAP candidate. Nevertheless, it is the Gathbandhan. Now, coming to the quick point that, Congress party has given Muslim reservation under OBC quota. Let me startle the BJP spokesperson with some facts. 25 castes of Muslims are given OBC reservation for the same Muslim quota under Modi ji's rule, even during his chief minister and afterwards for 25 years. Shivraj Singh Chauhan government, Madhya Pradesh, 22 castes of Muslims are given reservation under the same OBC when Muslims are given the reservation. Not just that, Assam, Manipur, Uttar Pradesh, even in Yogi ji's rule today, 2 subcastes of Muslims enjoy the reservation under the same OBC quota. The fact is, aap kare to pyar, Congress kare to war, ye kaisa atyachar. Also, when the BJP spokesperson speaks about corruption molecules coming together, according to Devendra Fadnavis, wasn't Ajit Pawar supposed to be chucky piecing and piecing?
Dr. Abbas, you never failed to mention that point. Dr. Abbas, you never failed. If I was talking to you about the IPL final, you would still bring that up.
I need to counter because the BJP spokesperson has called out, and rightly so. Sumit ji has also called out, and rightly so, that crusader of corruption now being called out. But Chhagan Bhujbal, Ashok Chavan, 25 leaders who had serious cases against them jumped ship to BJP, and now they are not corrupt. How is it? Washing machine, Bhajpa? Also, as a matter of fact, 70,000 crore mining scam. Who? Janardhan Reddy from my state of Karnataka. He's now an ally of BJP.
Okay,
how
quickly, I want Dr. Rath also to come in. Dr. Rath.
Them molecule of
yeah, okay, Dr. Abbas, I'll come to you. I'll come to you, Dr. Abbas. Let's get a quick retort from Dr. Rath as well. Dr. Rath, how does this look to you? The Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress cross-voting for each other. Does this in fact go down well for both the parties, or does this convey and evoke mixed feelings amongst their constituents as well? So you're muted. I can't hear you.
Thanks, Vinay, for having me here, and good evening to all the panelists. I think, as Mr. Abbas said, that, this is a technical stuff that, if, somebody's, candidacy is there in that particular location, then they have to, typically fill it. But, political winning is always about, narrative which is persuasive. So, in perception science, what we say that, a persuasive narrative wins you election. So the political parties are entitled to say that, whatever they will say, that, and there is a very high decibel campaign, also what we have seen. But what actually sticks to the voters, and these are the group of voters who are actually the fence sitters. So there is a group of voters, what we say in perception science is there is a core voter, who have decided, they made their opinion, no matter what they are going to vote for their loyal parties. There are core voters, who are not going to vote. So that's why we are seeing this, 50 to 60% of the vote. The main deciding factor is in between the mid segment, which we call it the persuasive segment. These are the people who are the young people, the women, who are psychology said as, they are agreeable, they won't tell their opinion, but they will do it through actions, right? So young and the women actually decide the, vote in the present demography in India.
Right.
So whenever, you say that part is, let's say, I am BJP and then, I am actually, declaring all 7 candidates, that shows a sense of strength. So a BJP voter who is not decided to vote for BJP will see this as a position of strength. Whereas, when somebody is a core, let's say Congress is a big old party, and then when they are not actually putting somebody in the place of AAP, then the core, let's say Congress voter feels that, am I voting for AAP but I'm a core Congress voter, right? So that voter comes to the persuasive segment. So whenever these kind of, let's say, not very old alliances, because these are very new alliances, this affect the core persuasive segment. So there, to convert these voters to come and vote for you, actually, becomes actually a little bit difficult. So what happens in this situation is, just 1 second. What happens in this situation is either these people don't vote, because if I'm a core Congress supporter, I might not be voting for AAP, and vice versa. If I'm a core AAP voter, I might not be voting for Congress. But if I'm in the persuasive segment, I might turn to the BJP side. So that's what happens scientifically, actually, when you're forming alliances which are very new and not actually on the, symbiotic side.
Absolutely. And there is obviously, Sumit, something very transparent about this alliance, isn't it? It's written on the walls as to why they have come together. But that's not the point here. The point is that, if this is something which has matured during the Lok Sabha elections, how is this likely to play out when Delhi goes into elections, in just a few months from now?
By 101%, I can give you written on a stamp paper with the ink or blood, whichever works for you. There is going to be no alliance in the assembly polls of Delhi. Kejriwal ji will go alone. Even my friends are smiling here. They know what is going to happen. And let me tell you another. We think, or some of the politicians still believe and live in that era, कि भाई जनता तो is like a dangar kisi bhi khote baandh do. When Bua Bhatija alliance happened in UP, that was told us it is the political alliance of India. Now Modi will be dismantled, Yogi will be dismantled, Bua Bhatija come together, you have to run for cover, ek seat nahi milegi. I remember Akhilesh Bhaiya telling you might get 1 seat at maximum. Then you know what happened. Then UP ke ladke, they came together, what happened. The problem is whomever Congress ties up with, then the debate.
But Sumit, also what Dr. Rath said, isn't this confusing the voter?
Of course, it's confusing the voter, because here you are good best buddies and friends. I cross the border, I enter Punjab. Oh, yaar, and then we are fighting each other. I go to communists and you are the best friends, and the kind of comments Rahul Gandhi made about
Okay, let's bring in Dr. Abbas wants to put in a word. Dr. Abbas, go ahead. Dr. Abbas, go ahead. Dr. Abbas.
I absolutely love my friend Sumit, and you know that, we are like Tom and Jerry, cat and mouse, I would say. But nevertheless, Sumit ji today, he's been a political analyst, commentator, and so on and so forth. Today I saw a new face of him, and that is of a Jyotishi, of an astrologer.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I love his excitement. I love your excitement, my friend. But the fact of the matter is, Prashant Kishore also has not given that numbers, which today my friend Sumit Peer is giving. And I would say he's got his numbers up, and he's taking it up as a challenge that he will apologize if 7 on 7 will not go BJP's ways. He will apologize if BJP does not get the 330. I don't need your apology, my friend. But let me tell you, this figures is largely going to be voted by the people across the India, and that they are going to think of inflation, price rise, jobs. Job is going to be a very big issue, sir. Unemployment today is going to really hit the bones of the ruling dispensation today. The fact of the matter is, we need to understand there is a silent undercurrent against the ruling dispensation, the farmers' agitation. There is a distress, there is a dissent when many of the political research scientists have brought about. But of course, I'm going to be with the NewsX team on the June 4th, and like they say, ibtida'i siyasat hai rota hai kya? आगे आगे देख होता है क्या?
Okay. Let Amrit Gill come in now. Amrit wants to make a point. Amrit, quickly.
So, Sumit, this is my wording that BJP is not going to get a single seat from Punjab. And they are coming, they will get less than 50% in Haryana. This is, mark my words, we will have a debate on this topic. And BJP is not crossing 200 mark at any cost.
Ma'am,
okay.
I will be very happy when we will have a debate on this.
So, okay, one second. Amrit, how many seats do you, okay, if you are making predictions, if you are into prophesizing, how many seats is the India Alliance going to get?
I am talking about Punjab because I come from Punjab. I am talking about Haryana.
But you also said BJP is not going to get more than 200 seats.
From the perspective
do you have an opinion? Amrit, do you have an opinion?
They are not going to get a single seat from Punjab and less than 50% in Haryana. This is, I'm declaring on a national channel, this is the reality. You check
Right,
the
but
ground,
Amrit,
I
Amrit,
am in the
Amrit, you
ground
also
is
said,
Punjab and Haryana.
Amrit, 1 second, you also said they won't get more than 200 seats. Can you also predict or, give some sort of a
No,
clue?
sorry, I can't predict what is the
But you
reality that is there. I can speak
Okay,
out.
Anuja
I
wants to
am
respond
not
to you.
like
Anuja, go ahead. Anuja wants to
and
respond
all.
to you.
I
Anuja wants to respond to you.
I can just see the
I can
smiles
tell
on the
you
other
the
people
spirit.
who, ma'am, excuse me. So what
Yeah,
is there that
why
she
you
cannot
are
predict?
interrupting now? I'm talking
No, it is I am
You
here,
were
ma'am.
not allowed to
One
speak in
second,
between.
Amit, I got your answer. I want her to respond to your
Yeah.
point.
Then it's okay.
Go on,
So
Anuja.
this is what happens because they are always confused, and that is what they have done. They have done in the Lok Sabha. You have given an India alliance, and you have confused the voters of India, and you have confused the voters of this Bharat. Now you're talking about 200, then you talk about Punjab. Did you talk about Aam Aadmi Party also on that side? You tell about their prediction also. Please tell about the prediction of Delhi also. You people who have crossed your party with the 2 lakh and above people coming in BJP had an audacity to sit out here, and you have
Let
given
Dr.
us
Abbas get a quick word in,
Rajasthan
and then we have to wrap up. Let
Chhattisgarh
Dr.
to
Abbas
us,
get a quick
and
word
you're
in.
talking to us.
Right,
Sure.
Dr. Abbas, do you have any predictions?
Certainly, I'm coming to that. Anuja ji mentioned very rightly about Punjab. Punjab mein to Aam Aadmi Party and Congress are on tenterhooks. They are fighting with each other like cats and dogs, and there are no two ways about it, which is a fact. Yes, Anuja ji, I agree with you. But Amrit ji has made also a very important point that the Bharatiya Janata Party, my prediction as
Sir,
well.
अभी आप 4 तारीख को देखिए,
very
sir.
difficult
Sir,
for
आप 4 तारीख को
let him
देखिए,
finish.
आप
Let
लोग
him
कहाँ
finish
खड़े
his
हैं?
point. Let him finish his point.
In Punjab, I would certainly say that Amrit ji is made a very valid point that Congress and AAP have much larger, better percentage of winning than the Bharatiya Janata Party.
We've run out of time. We'll continue to talk about this. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back with more. Stay tuned.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.